Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, happy Thursday. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we are rejoicing, and we are glad in it. Welcome to the Ramon Preston Show. I am your host, Ramon Preston, and just like today, every day, Monday through Friday, I bring you information. I give you the game on the Ramon Preston Show. Information and game that can help you properly start, properly structure, and at some point properly scale your business, your ministry, your income streams, and even your wealth building dreams. So here's what I want you to do. Hit the like button, hit the share button, tag Lolly Dolly everybody, and let them know your boy, Ramon Preston, my squad, and the Ramon Preston Show. We are live right here in the beautiful Buckhead community of Atlanta. So please hit that like button, hit that share button, tag somebody and let them know that we are live today on the Ramon Preston Show. And I need you to put in the comments what city you're watching your boy from. Let me know who you represent. Put it in the comments. Let me know what city you're watching me from. Today, we're going to be talking about keys to completing your business sales cycle. Keys to completing your business sales cycle. If you're an entrepreneur, it is very important for you to, first of all, have a business sales cycle and to understand how that business sales cycle needs to be used on a day-to-day basis so that you can complete the cycle. Because when you complete the cycle, that's when you generate revenue. That's when you have the opportunity for your business to grow and to expand. So please put in the comments what city you're watching me from. If you are an entrepreneur, if you are a business owner, or if you are a 1099 independent contractor, or maybe you are a W-2 employee, maybe you are all of the above. Let me know what your designation is. Put it in the comments, and I want you to hashtag it. Hashtag W-2, hashtag 1099, or maybe you are a hashtag W-2, 1099, and EIN. But let me know, are you a W-2 employee? Are you a W-2? Are you an EIN? Or are you a 1099? Let me know. W-2, 1099, EIN, business owner. Let me know which one you are. Maybe you are all three, but I would love to know, because what I want you to understand and leave the show today knowing how to use is a business sales cycle, okay? Because if you are a W-2 employee, I want you to understand you as an individual, you are a business, okay? You're a business. Even if you don't have a business, even if you're not doing business as, you're a W-2 employee, you're still a business. Because the business of you filled out an application, the business of you got hired for a position, the business of you filled out a W-4 form, the business of you got a W-2 form just this past week, the business of you will file income taxes, the business of you has to show up at least 32 hours a week if you're part-time, or 40 hours a week if you're full-time. So I want you to understand, if you are a W-2 employee, you still a business, bruh. You still a business, sis. If you're a 1099, independent contractor, self-employed, freelancer, real estate agent, insurance agent, network marketer, guess what? You still a business. You still a business. This is very important for you to understand, okay? Of course, if you have an EIN number for a nonprofit or for a for-profit, guess what? You still a business. At the very least, there's a business component to the money that you make, whether it's a job, a contract position, or a business or a nonprofit organization. So today I want to talk to you about the keys to completing a business cycle. Now I want to simplify this because I'm not a complicated person. At least I don't like to be complicated. I try to simplify everything. So I want to simplify this by explaining to you that at the top of the priority list for a business, and I'm using these two words kind of interchangeably for a reason. I'm using business sales as an interchangeable word so that you can understand, even though there may be a separate business cycle and a separate sales cycle, when you get into the granular details of each one. But I want to generalize it because I only have a certain amount of time on the show. So I just want you to see it and understand it, and then you can be able to take what you need to take away from it. So let's just assume there's a cycle. Okay, let's just assume that there's a cycle. All right. Well, the beginning of this cycle is going to be promotion. Okay, it's going to be promotion. It's going to be you figuring out the best way. And I'm gonna make it real easy. I'm going to use words that you might be familiar with. We're going to use the word marketing. So this is where it all begins and really ends. All right, in your business or sales cycle. So, for example, we teach our students and our clients how to put a sales cycle together. Okay, we teach our students and clients how to put a sales script together. That's one of the courses that we have in our Millionaire Blueprint. It's one of the workshops that we host every quarter. It's one of the key pillars to building a business that I show my clients, whether I'm coaching them, mentoring them, or consulting them. Okay. But here's what I want you to understand. If you have a sales script, if you have a certain formality that you use in order to acquire a client and to convert a customer so that they can pay for your product or service, that's really not going to be as important as your marketing. Can we all agree on that? Okay. So if we put sales here, now your marketing is going to be more important than your sales, because if this is a cycle, and again, this is just my version of what I want to share with you today so that you can understand how important it is. And then over here, you could use, I'm going to use profit. I'm going to use profit because I could use another word. I could use words like, for marketing, I could use words like, let's see here. We could use words like promotion. Okay. That's a word that could be used. Promotion, attention. We could use words like lead generation. Those are all words that could be synonymous with marketing. Okay, so this is your business sales cycle. And remember, like I told you, when you get down into the granular details of this, you can separate a business cycle from a sales cycle. I'm just meshing them together because I want to simplify it. Okay, so the key to your business sales cycle is your marketing, which is promotion, attention, and lead generation. All right. I hope you're taking good notes. The second key is your sales, because if you're marketing correctly, you're going to end up making a sale. So this is going to be client. This could be client acquisition. That could be client acquisition. This could be considered conversion. This can be considered a conversion. To some extent, your sales can be considered, let's see here, conversion. It could be, let's see here, conversion. And it could, to some extent, it could be considered a close, because all sales are not closes, right? You could be selling a product, but you never close. All right. But if you market correctly, meaning that you promote, you get attention, you do lead generation the correct way, at some point that marketing is going to translate and transfer over into client acquisition, a conversion, and a close. Once you make the close, now you're able to make profits. This is income. This is revenue. Okay. This is profit. This is money. This is what you're going to need to continue financing more marketing, more sales, so you can make more money. All right. So I want you to write that down. I want you to write all that down. I want you to take good notes, because if we were in a classroom, I would be quizzing you on this to see how much of this are you retaining. Okay. So again, your business sales cycle, the simple version is marketing, sales, and I'll make this plural, profits. Marketing, sales, profits. So the first thing that you need to do is what? You got to market your business. Now, if we break the marketing down, we're going to realize, oh, in order for me to market my business, I have to have an MVP, a minimum viable product. I have to have some type of product or some type of service that I can sell so that when I market my product or my service and my business and someone responds because I get their attention and I generate a lead, I have something that I can actually sell them. I have some place that I can acquire them and convert them into, if this makes sense. Now, I would love to know, based on where you are right now in your business, what is the biggest challenge for you right now in your business? Just based on these three. Because if marketing is a challenge, it may be affecting your sales. Of course, if sales is a challenge, you may have an issue with marketing. Or maybe you're marketing and you're selling, but you're not making enough profits. You're not seeing a profit margin big enough for you to actually do the other things that you want to do. So I would love to know, like, what is your biggest, what is your biggest pain point? Like, what is the thing that you just feel like, I just can't get past this? Is it you promoting yourself, promoting your business? Is it you getting the attention from what we call our PCP, our perfect client profile? Is it you generating enough leads so that you can begin the process of selling and acquiring a client? Or is it just converting? Like, I'll be honest with you, here, we're getting better at marketing. My company, we're getting better and better at marketing every day. Because every day we're promoting, every day we're doing what we need to do to get attention, every day we're generating leads. Where we start getting a little shaky, and I was talking to a group of people about this last week in Miami, my shaky point is in this area right here where we are getting the attention, so people are coming around. We have an opportunity to speak with them. We have an opportunity to maybe set an appointment with them. And we don't always do that the best. We still work on this every day. But I would say my biggest pain point, of course, is marketing, because I can always do better. But if I just had to look at my business right now and say, what is my biggest pain point? I would have to say it is converting and closing more people that we do get attention from. So I would love to know, where are you with that? And like what is that biggest pain point for you? Okay, so these are the keys to your business sales cycle. You got marketing, you got sales, and you got profits. This is like the name of the game. And again, we can break each one of these down if we have to, so that you can understand what you need to do in order to make these things work. So let's say, for example, if we were looking at your marketing, if we look at your marketing and you said marketing is an issue, well, then we need to take a look at your promoting. Are you promoting yourself? Are you promoting your products and services? Are you promoting the things that you do on a day-to-day basis? Are you promoting your staff? Are you promoting the wins of your staff? Are you promoting the wins of your clients? Are you highlighting the things that make your business what it is? Do you have certain stories that you can tell, but maybe you're not telling because you don't think nobody cares about it? And here's one big thing I want to say to you, excuse me, about the key of marketing. One big thing I want to say to you about the key of marketing, and it is this. When it comes to you marketing your business, let me see if I can make this a little prettier here. When it comes to you marketing your business, doing this right here. Let's see here. When it comes to you marketing your business, doing these three things right here, you cannot make the decision for the end buyer. You can't make the decision for the end buyer, if that makes sense. Okay? A lot of times Business owners don't like marketing their business because they do not have the confidence in their products and in their services. Huh? Yeah, I could use some. That's that rainy weather. It's that rainy weather. It's crazy out there. I know, I'm struggling, ain't it? So when it comes to marketing your business, when it comes to promoting your business, thank you so much, my amazing personal assistant. I love you. Thank you. When it comes to marketing your business, promoting it, getting attention, and generating leads, you can't make the decision for the end buyer. You can't assume I don't want what you are selling. What you have to do is assume I don't know what you're selling. You have to assume that I have no idea how good your product and service is, and you've got to push it down my throat until I say no or until I say yes. So I was on the phone, it was a sales call just yesterday with someone. And this was probably the second or third time that I've been on the phone with this individual that we've been working back and forth with, you know, trying to find an opportunity to acquire them as a client, trying to figure out a way to do business with them. So when I got on the phone, the first question I asked them was, like, what is it going to take for us to do business, bro? Like, what is it going to take? What is it going to take for us to do business? And after just a few minutes of conversing and me going back into asking them some qualifying questions and identifying with their pain points to see where the value of our company can be found and how what we have can work for them, you know, we concluded that, you know what, we're not a good fit. It's just not going to work. It's just not for me. All right, good. Hey, appreciate you. If you ever come around to needing something we have, of course, we're going to stay in touch with you, but be sure to stay in touch with us. All right. And so my point to you is I'm not going to assume that they don't want what I got. I'm not going to take them off my email list. I'm not going to stop trying to target them on social media if I'm running an ad. I'm not going to stop sending them text messages and sending them offers until they tell me, like, definitively no. So if you if you unsubscribe from my email list, if you unsubscribe from my text message list, if you call my office huffing and puffing saying don't never send me anything, I want y'all to take me off of everything. Well, to you that's a no, but I'll find you somewhere on social media. You'll be doing something and you're running to me. So for you, when it comes to marketing your business, if you don't have the confidence, it may be because you're either trying to sell something that you're not sold on, or you have something that you feel like is a good product or service, but you are making the decision for the end buyer. Okay? So in order for you to utilize the first key to your business sales cycle, because you don't get to sell most of the time. Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't get to sales if you don't execute marketing, because you don't have no one to sell your product and service to. But if you do not have an idea or some competency and confidence about a product or service that you can provide, it's going to affect your marketing. Okay, it's going to affect your marketing. So you won't market, you won't promote, you won't get attention, you won't generate leads if you don't have the confidence in yourself, if you don't have the confidence in your products or services, or if you just don't have anything and you don't know what to market. But that still shouldn't stop you from marketing. That still shouldn't stop you from marketing. When I started marketing my business, like on a real marketing level, I didn't have 90% of the products and services that I have today. But I had me, and I had this resilience and this determination and this grit and this grind that I knew if anyone paid any attention to what I was saying and wanted to do business with me, I would be willing to go all the way with them. And I'll tell you, when I first started really marketing my business on social media, I ran some ads. I did a lot of organic, but I really didn't have a whole lot of products and services because I really didn't know that a lot of what I was doing for people for free were actually products and services. I was just so used to helping people. I have helped hundreds and hundreds of people start LLCs, start 501c3s, structure their businesses. I've helped so many people build their organizations out. I've helped create entrepreneurship programs, community outreach programs. I mean, I've helped churches and nonprofits and solopreneurs and associations. My wife and I have helped real estate investors and groups of investors, and we've helped put portfolios together. And a lot of this stuff that we were doing for years, we wasn't even getting paid for. So once I came around to realizing that I need more attention, I need more people to get in front of, it took me a while to figure out, like, what am I actually selling? And guess what? Even while I was working on products and services to provide to my potential clients, to my potential customers, I was still willing to show up and talk about whatever I knew about. So whether it was ministry, whether it was church, whether it was marriage, because my marriage is successful. I've been married 20 years. At the time, it might have been like 5 years ago when I really started, around 2017, really looking into marketing for real. I could talk about being a father. I'm a father. I was a grandfather at the time. I could talk about being a grandfather. I could talk about being a pastor. I pastored a church. I could talk about being a preacher. I could talk about being a leader. So it's so many things that I could talk about that I just started talking about because I realized that my sales, my client acquisition, my conversions, my closes are dependent upon my marketing. I wonder if you agree with what I'm saying. And do you have this same problem today? Is that a problem for you right now? Is that a problem for you? Because if you say sales is your problem, what you're saying to me is you got a big list of leads. So if sales is your problem, how many leads do you have? Do you have a couple hundred leads? Do you have a couple thousand leads? Don't tell me you got like 20 people on your email list and you thinking, nobody want to buy nothing. Well, you only got 20 people. You might need to turn that 20 into 20,000. That's what I want to do. I want to turn my email list and my lead base to 200,000. Because the more leads I generate, the more attention I get, the more promotion I'm able to do to the right people specifically, the more opportunities I have to do business, okay? So the keys to your business sales cycle is marketing, sales, and profits, all right? Marketing, sales, and profits. So I want you to write that down. I got to market, I got to sell, I got a profit. Okay? This is the way it works. This is a complete cycle. This is a complete cycle. Now, I talk a lot about my mentor, my coach, Uncle G, Grant Cardone, but one of the most profound statements I've ever heard him make, he's made a lot of profound statements, but one of the most profound statements I've ever heard him make, and I want to piggyback off of the statement that he made, and I want to make it to you today because it was powerful. And it really changed my mind about doing business with people. Because what happens is when you start marketing your business, okay, and let's say your goal is to you want to complete the cycle. You want to complete the cycle, right? You want to get to making money. One of the most profound statements I heard him make was, if I don't complete the cycle with you, and you don't pay me, we never do business. We never lock in that commitment, that relationship. So he helped me to understand how vital and how critical and how important it is for people to pay you for whatever it is that you are offering in your marketing. Do you understand? So when you're marketing, your marketing has to have an offer. Your marketing has to have an offer. You cannot continue to show up on social media. You cannot continue to go to networking events. You cannot continue to call people, to send emails out, to meet people, to pass out cards, and never present to those people an offer. And again, if you do not have products and services, it doesn't mean you shouldn't market and you shouldn't present an offer. Because even if you have products and services at hand, you still have to have the idea of that product and service to market and to present an offer. So with or without the physical or the digital product and service, you've got to market the product and service, market the business, market your story, market your wins, your losses, your experiences, market your whole life and everyone and everything connected to your whole life. And when you market, the moment you get attention, make an offer. And while you're marketing, make offers, okay? So this is the critical component to this first key of marketing, making an offer. Once the offer is made, and once you have the attention of potential customer or client, it is your responsibility to bring them into a sales process. Do you understand what I'm saying? You've got to bring them into a sales process. What that means is you have to have a step-by-step framework or a process or a hallway, if you will, to walk them down, to walk them through in order for them to become paid clients. All right? And once you walk them through that process, it is critical for you to close the deal by exchanging money. If you do not close the deal by exchanging money, you do not complete the cycle. Does that make sense? Completing the cycle is not just marketing and making an offer and saying, okay, I'll get back with you next week. Okay, well, just let me know what you think. Completing the cycle is not just making an offer, getting attention, bringing people into a process, giving them a demo, asking them questions, setting up an appointment, getting, meeting with them for lunch, sending them emails, following up with them. That is not completing the cycle. Completing the cycle is creating a profit for your business because you closed by exchanging money with that individual. Okay? This is what completing the sales or business cycle looks like. So if you want to complete it, this is you, this is them, this is money coming from them to your hands. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what completes that cycle. If that doesn't happen, you have not completed that cycle. And until, I hope you understand this, until you complete this cycle, until you exchange money for a product or service, there will be no relationship, there will be no close, there will be no completion of that cycle. This is one of the most profound principles that I have learned, that I teach my staff, I teach my my students, my mentees, because I understand, and I didn't always understand, that if you and I do not make a financial exchange, if you do not purchase a product from me or service, or if I don't purchase a product or service from you, we do not complete the business sales cycle, and we never establish and solidify a relationship. It just doesn't work. And so although I appreciate the people that I talk to on a regular basis about the idea of doing business together, and I want to buy your product, and I want to join your program, and I can't wait until I'm one of the members of the mentorship and I'm on your Millionaire Blueprint, all that is appreciated, but it's not completed until you take money and exchange it with me. Because then we're in a committed relationship. Then we are able to go all the way for each other and make our dreams come true. It's just like a marriage between a husband and a wife. My wife and I, we've been married for 20 years. When I asked her to marry me 21 years ago, and we started planning to get married 20 years ago, guess what happened? I made an exchange with her. I exchanged vows, I exchanged rings, and I exchanged life. I'm like, I'm giving you everything. We're locked into this thing. And guess what? 20 years later, we're still married. We're still in love. We're still happy. We're building an amazing empire together, a legacy for our family, because we completed the cycle. So some of you right now listening to me and watching me, and you supposed to have done business with me like years ago, and you still floating around on social media like, yeah, I can't wait till the day. The day ain't gonna come until you make an exchange. I promise you, the moment you take money or a card from your hand and you put it over here in the business of Ramon Preston Enterprises, I guarantee you something shifts. Even if it's just a mindset shift, because you've completed the cycle. So this is not just between you and me. This is between you and the people you want to do business with. Because here's another principle I've learned from my mentor. To the degree that you are sold, you will sell. Does that make sense? To the degree that you're sold, you will sell. So that means if you can't make an exchange with me to complete a business sales cycle, most likely you generate that same energy with other people, and they never complete it with you. So I'll say it a different way. How often do you see opportunities to do something, but it's going to cost you, but you don't do it? How many times have you seen an opportunity for you to connect with somebody, to get something, to purchase something, to invest in something so it can change your life, that you came up with some excuse not to? Oh, it ain't the right time. I ain't got money. I can't afford it. I don't want to make that commitment. I tried it before and it didn't work, and I know it ain't going to happen this time. How many times have you done that? Now, if you're trying to sell something, how many times do you hear that from people? Have you noticed that the same thing you say to people or to yourself when it's time for you to pull the trigger and close and complete the cycle? Have you noticed how many times people say that to you? So you got to pull that trigger. You got to get out of that. You got to start completing those closes. Too many people start things and they never complete. Too many people start things and they never complete. And sometimes I could be the worst completing things, because my wife always tells me, she just told me this morning, she's like, there are people who I do business with that sometimes, because it's contract work, I shouldn't pay them all up front, right? But sometimes I get ahead of myself and I just pay them everything, hoping that they think like I do, but they never complete the cycle on their end. That's what we're dealing with now for the second time in our new location, because we dealt with it in our last location. We dealing with this sign company. The sign company is supposed to come out and, take my old signs and relocate them to this new location, put new signs up, and they got all this stuff that I pay. And when I called them, I paid them everything. I'm like, I'm gonna pay you everything. Because in my mind, I want to complete the cycle, give you all your money, and that's gonna rush you to complete the cycle to give me all my service. And like, it's almost 2 weeks and I'm still like, okay, when y'all coming? I need my signs. I got signs in my old building need to be transported over here. So that's for another conversation, but I'm just showing you that I want to complete that cycle and I want you to do the same. So I want to go back very quickly before I go. Did I erase that? Yep, I did. I want to at least take you back to the marketing, the sales, and the profits. If for some reason where you are in your business, you are having trouble marketing, selling, and profiting, or maybe you just don't have the right products, services, you're not sure what you should be presenting, what you should be offering. Maybe you have the products and services, but you don't have the infrastructure. You don't know if your systems and processes are correct, or maybe you're just missing a little bit of everything. I want to offer you an opportunity to join my Millionaire Mentorship Program. It's a 1-year program, and I want to give you access to all of the training courses and the weekly coaching calls and the workshops and the personal mentorship that I provide for 1 year so that you can properly start, if you've already started, properly structure so that you could properly scale your business. And so we give you access to our Millionaire Blueprint. It is a 1-year educational program for business and finances. We have courses in there for sales. We show you how to put a sales script together, how to complete a sales process. We have a marketing course to show you how to put a marketing campaign together for your products and services, how to present your products and services, how to make the right offers. We have courses in that program for holding companies, for LLCs, how to start and structure them, for real estate investing, for your business systems like your sales, marketing, your financials, your operations. It's an entire complete course to give you all the information you need so that you can be properly educated on how to run a successful business. We give you access to weekly coaching calls. We give you access to our quarterly workshops. So it's a very detailed and comprehensive mentorship program that will give you the education that you need, the coaching you need, the mentorship, the accountability, but also the support and the community that you need so that you can succeed in 2022. But guess what? Or 2023 rather. But you got to complete the cycle, all right? And the best way to complete that cycle is to text. I make it real easy for you to complete the cycle. You can text the word mentor. This is what I want you to text. Text the word mentor. This is the word that I want you to text. Mentor to 678-276-8253. I would love to help you take your business and your finances to the next level. I would love to have you in our mentorship program. We have one young lady we talked with yesterday. She just made me so proud because she joined our 90-day $1,000 challenge at the beginning of the year. We're talking about just a month ago. She joined it. It was a free challenge that we introduced and invited our community to join. There were courses and video modules and that we gave you access to. We gave access to everyone who joined the challenge to our 5-step millionaire guide. And she joined the challenge. Within a week of joining the challenge, she became a student in our Millionaire Blueprint. She wanted access to our entire program. And just yesterday, she spoke with my team and I jumped on the phone and talked with her. And she moved up to our mentorship program because in her words, she was like, I gotta win, I gotta succeed. And I want mentorship. I want accountability. I want to move forward. I don't want to miss anything. And it just shows me that when you're willing to complete the cycle by pulling the trigger and making a decision, especially when the decision is an investment in yourself and an investment in your future, all you do is increase your opportunity to make money, to have more profits, to generate more revenue, and to be successful. So with that being said, I want you to text mentor to 678-276-8253. And don't let money be your issue. Don't let money be your issue. This program that I'm talking about right here, this mentorship program, we have two options. We have a gold option that you can join for as low as $169 a month, like $169 a month. What coaching program do you know that you could join for $169 a month and get access to all of the educational courses I have for business and finance, to get access to weekly coaching calls, to get a free VIP ticket to join me for a one-day event here called our headquarter day, to get 2 VIP tickets to a workshop, whether it's for sales, marketing, finances, or business operations, 2 of your choice, all of this for $169. And we give you access to our private Facebook community. We give you access to our millionaire concierge who are always available to answer any questions and to give you direction on what courses you need to take and what things you need to do while you're building your business out. $169 a month. We have a diamond membership. This diamond membership is $299 a month. And the difference between the gold and the diamond is, with the diamond, you get the Millionaire Blueprint, you get weekly coaching calls, you get all 4 of our quarterly workshops, you get the headquarter day, but you also get, this is like a plus, you also get access to our online course and one-day training event called the Business Incubator, which is a course and a one-day event to help you with the structure phase of your business so that you can learn about KPIs and metrics and having a operational system for your staff and for your business activities so that you can track all of the things that you're doing and quantify them with real numbers. We also give you access to an online course and a one-day boot camp for coaching. So if you have a desire to be a coach and to build your coaching business out, we give you access to a course and to a one-day boot camp to show you the exact framework and blueprint that we use to coach our clients. So again, gold membership, $169 a month. You can't beat that. Diamond membership, $299 a month. I promise you, I always tell people this, I promise you, if you join and just give yourself a month, like if it don't work, we'll just move on. I'll just release you. I'll just move past it. But there's no way you're going to join a program like this and get this much information and access and mentorship just within the first 4 weeks, and within a month you don't see any progress. So you need to complete the cycle for yourself and for your business and for your future and for your finances by texting the word mentor to 678-276-8253. I appreciate you all for joining the show today. I would love to hear what your big takeaways are. Please put in the comments what your big takeaway was from today's show. What did you learn today that just like boom, blew your mind, like the brain emoji? I would love to know. Put it in the comments and let me know. And we'll be back here tomorrow. Same place, same time, 12 o'clock noon Eastern, right here on the Ramon Preston Show. Have an amazing Thursday.